Welcome to Biz Wire. I'm Joseph Nordstrom in Beijing. Chinese officials say they welcome the U.S. passing of legislation last Thursday that reopened the American government after a more than two-week shutdown. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hua Chunying said as the world's largest economy, settling the issues works for U.S. interests and benefits world economic stability and development. Likewise, a professor with the School of International Studies at Renmin University, Shi Yin-hong, says the bipartisan bill to end the financial deadlock is a relief for both the U.S. and the international community, but it still came as a temporary deal and is not a long-term solution to the crisis. U.S. President Barack Obama on early Thursday signed the short-term bill that averted the possibility of a historic default on U.S. debt and reopened the federal government after the spending measure passed both houses of Congress. But analysts warned of the possibility of another crisis next year as the bill only funds the government until January 15th and raises the debt ceiling until February 7th. World Bank President Yong Kim said the global economy dodged a potential catastrophe with congressional approval of the deal to raise the $16.7 trillion debt ceiling. Coverage by China's state-run media cited analysts who said the handling of the crisis in the U.S. makes it necessary and obvious for the international community to improve the financial system. The coverage in China focused on the building of an international reserve currency, but acknowledged that this would be a long process. As noted on China File, the dysfunction in D.C. puts China in a difficult place. Any turmoil in the financial markets that occur because of the shutdown could harm China's economy, especially its exports. In addition, China's foreign exchange reserves hold record levels of assets denominated in dollars. Despite all the talk of diversifying away from the greenback, American treasuries are seen by many as the only viable option for China's massive reserves. The head of the Foreign Exchange Reserve Research Office at the Central University of Finance and Economics in Beijing, Li Jie, says whatever happens, undertaking a massive sell-off of U.S. bonds is not an option. Li says the hard truth for China is that there's no alternative for U.S. treasuries as an investment product. As a result of the shutdown, one of China's four biggest credit rating companies, Dagong, downgraded the local and foreign currency debt ratings of the U.S. to A- from A and maintained a negative outlook. As Bloomberg pointed out, that puts the U.S. on par with Brazil, but below Dagong's rating of Botswana. A privately owned Dagong rates China's foreign currency debt at AAA. International credit ratings agency Fitch put the U.S. AAA credit grade on Ratings Watch negative on October 16th, citing the government's inability to raise the debt ceiling in a timely manner. Any devaluation of the dollar, though, would reduce the value of China's nearly $1.3 trillion worth of treasuries and make it more difficult for Americans to buy Chinese-made goods, so it's easy to see why China is glad to see the American government get back to work. You're watching Biz Wire on the Blue Ocean Network, China's first and only privately owned broadcast media. All of our stories can be seen on our website, BONTV/biz-wire. In just a second, we'll continue with more insight into the big picture of China's economy.